to my channel. I am Sigourney Rosario, where I encourage individuals to boss up in their business, their self-love, and their faith. Today, we are going to be talking about your mental health while working a 9-to-5 job and having multiple streams of income. So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's go ahead and hop into the video. So if you don't know anything about me, I am Sigourney. I am in the military, and then I also have multiple different streams of income, different businesses, content creation, all of that. So I wanted to do a video just talking about the importance of your mental health and how to take care of yourself. So number one, I would say when it comes down to balancing everything, you have to know when to take breaks. When to take breaks. Now, when I first started on this journey, probably back in 2017, when I released my first book, I didn't know anything about a break. I didn't know what a break was. I probably couldn't even spell break. That's how far away I was from taking a break, because I was just go type A personality. Let's get it, let's do it, let's get it done at all costs. And it was not until, I would probably say, the last year that I realized the importance of resting and the importance of taking care of myself. By no means am I perfect. By no means do I get it right. By no means do I not struggle with it to this day. But I am nowhere near to how I was when I first started. Like, you have to take a break, and it could be however it may look for you. For you, it may be meditation. For you, it may be going out. For you, it may be reading a book. For you, it may be vacationing, spending time with your family, your loved ones, your boo thing, whatever the case may be. Take a break from it and know that the business is not going nowhere. The side hustle is not going nowhere. The 9-to-5 is not going nowhere. Like, you have to realize that you have more on your plate. So that means that you need to invest back into yourself even more. And I also have realized, at least from like a Christian standpoint, I never really realized, like, we don't have to work as hard as other people. Like, I got God on my side. I got Jesus on my side. I got the Holy Spirit on my side. And when you have all of that and you have favor, it will allow you to get places faster. It will allow you to get places in a manner in which you're not tired, you're not defeated, you're not working all night, you're not sleeping. You know what I mean? You don't have to go through all that. You can live a life of ease and get there at the same pace that everybody else gets to their destination. So realize that you have to take breaks. Realize that it's important to take care of yourself, and that everything will not fall apart just because you take the break. Like, you will be okay. Everything will work itself on out. I promise you. Take a break. Point number 2, and this was really important, and it was vital for me to know this, is that you have to know what season you are in. So people are in different seasons. There are people who are already full-time entrepreneurs. There are people who are still working at 9-to-5 jobs who want to be an entrepreneur. There are people who are balancing both. There are people who have the idea but haven't launched yet. Like, people are in different stages. And so what that means is you have to know what season, what stage you are in. So if you are in the same season as me, where you balancing everything, where you trying to make things happen, you got to realize that you're in a different season versus somebody who was already in full-time entrepreneurship. And so for me, what I would do is I would be like, okay, she's an entrepreneur, he's an entrepreneur, and they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing that. So I should be able to do it as well. And I did not realize, like, they have way more time. I literally am at work 9 to 5. So a bulk of my day is at work. And so because they posted on social media every single day, and because they posted on their YouTube 3 times a week, they have that time that I don't have. And so when you realize what season you are in, you start to realize, you know what, I can do this, but I can't do that. I can do this, but I can't do that. And you start to divvy up your time, your energy, and how you plan your day according to what season you are in, and not your favorite influencer, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite podcaster, because again, everybody is in different seasons. Point number 3, this is one of my favorite points because it just encourages me, and I hope and pray that it encourages you as well. You need to know that it will not last always. And what I mean by that is, I feel like at certain points and certain times of your life, God honors your hard work. God honors how you serve others, how you give to others, and especially if it's not all about the money for you. God will honor that. And there will be a season to where your fruit, there will be a return on your fruit that you have already invested in. So realizing that it won't last always, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you can't do this, feeling like you can't do that, feeling like you got too much on your plate, feeling overwhelmed, feeling anxious, feeling anxiety, just feeling all these different emotions that comes with balancing both types of lifestyles. I really and truly feel like God will honor that, and your season will come to where if you have a desire to do full-time entrepreneurship, eventually over time, when it's your season and when God will prepare you for that moment, you can do full-time entrepreneurship. Or if you just want to do both of them and you just like having a 9-to-5 job and you like the stability of that, your season will come to where you can balance both of them. Or if you just want to launch a business and you just want to be out there all willy-nilly while you work a 9-to-5 job, you can do that as well. But whatever your desires are, whatever you are dreaming of, whatever you are planning for, just know that your season will come. Number 4, I would say remember your why. Now you have to remember your why if you're balancing both, because it gets hard. It gets lonely. Honey, baby, sometimes I'll be like, God, now what did you said you wanted me to do this. Now what was your reasoning again? Because one thing about me, look, I'm a little stubborn. I know you perfect or whatever, but me and Jesus be having conversations, because there be some days where I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I know, God, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not feeling it and I don't want to do it. So what's up? And God be having to humble me and be like, okay, you remember your why. And so I recently this year started putting my why as to why I'm doing what I'm doing right in front of my little laptop. So I'm looking at it every day and I'm remembering the reason why I'm doing all of it, because along the journey you can get discouraged. Along the journey you can feel like giving up. Along the journey you can just look to your left and your right and you be like, why am I doing all this? Anybody else doing this? Why am I doing the most? And so I have to constantly remind myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I have to constantly remind myself that, hey, there's a woman out there, there's a man out there who needs to see this video. There's a woman out there who needs to know that, hey, she is beautiful just the way she is. There's somebody out there who is sleeping on their purpose, sleeping on their gifts, sleeping on their talents, who needs to come across this video, this content, this stationery, or this book. And so if I don't remind myself of that, baby, listen, I will give up. And keeping the why and keeping, the reasoning why you are doing what you are doing in the forefront of your mind will keep you going, will keep you motivated, will keep you kind of just in tune with God and the Spirit and just everything. And it will remind you during those times where you feel like giving up, where you feel like quitting, of why you are doing what you are doing. But you got to remember your why and remember the bigger picture of everything that you are doing. Point number 5, I would say, is no comparison. Period. Do not compare yourself to nobody else. And it goes back to the earlier thing that I mentioned, is like, you know what? If this person is a full-time entrepreneur, they can do more than me. They can do all of the things that I cannot do right now. My time is coming. My season is coming. But right now, I got to be planted where God has me. I have to be obedient to the word. And I just have to know that, you know what? I can't do what they do. I cannot compare myself to a full-time entrepreneur who has all the time, all the energy, all the space, all the resources, all the money that a small business like myself does not have. And so when you turn off social media, you turn off YouTube, you turn off all these outlets, you turn off all the comparison, and you just focus in on yourself, you just realize all the blessings that you have, everything that you have, all the resources that you have, all the support that you have, and it just allows you to be way more grateful. And so I want to encourage you to not compare yourself to nobody else, to not compare your business to nobody else, to know that you are doing great things where you're at, to know that you are doing amazing things for somebody who has to work a 9-to-5 job and run different businesses, that you are doing the best that you know how to do. And pat yourself on the back. Look, I'm about to pat myself on the back because, girl, you killing it. Like, that's how I have to talk to myself to keep myself motivated, because it can get hard and challenging. But again, keeping a positive mindset, reminding yourself that you that chick, that you that man, that you got it going on, will help you during the process. Hopefully this video was able to encourage you. Hopefully you were able to see that it is possible to work a 9-to-5 job and have different streams of income. It is possible, but if you follow the tips and follow other things that help you along the journey, I feel like you'll be on a great start of balancing both. If you need encouragement, or you know somebody else who may need encouragement, please write into my foundation, Letters for Life, where I encourage individuals by writing them a free handwritten letter of encouragement. As always, I love you, but most importantly, though, God loves you. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.